Hello, I'm Robbie Lundin, and welcome to Nasal Fracture News. Today we will be talking about nasal fractures. We have an interview lined up with NHL star center Ryan Getzlaf, who recently suffered a nasal fracture. Getting struck on the nose, whether by another person, a door, or even a puck, is not pleasant. Your nose will hurt, usually a lot. You'll likely have a nosebleed and soon find it difficult to breathe through your nose. These are all too common in hockey. Before we get into the interview with Ryan Getzlaf, we're going to go over some nose anatomy. The entrance to the nose is called the external nares. As you get in deeper, you'll see the inferior nasal concha and the middle nasal concha. Back is the internal nares, and then as we go down the throat, you'll see the eustachian tube opening, which leads to the esophagus.
Hey Ryan, thanks for joining us this evening.
Thanks, Robbie. It's great to be here.
Let's just jump right in. Can you walk us through the play that led up to this horrific incident?
Of course. So, we were playing the Phoenix Coyotes. About 5 minutes in the second period, things were going well. I was doing my job. I post up in front of the net, and the guy came out puck right at the dot, and shot coming came right in my face. Didn't have too much time to react. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground, blood gushing from my face. Just didn't really know what to do.
And I saw the team doctor escorted you off the ice. And we have a video clip of the incident we would like to show our viewers, but be warned, this is extremely graphic. If you have kids in the room, we would advise that they leave. All right, let's cut to the clip.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Along with Upshaw below the goal line, joined by Blanchet. Don't shot, blocked, and that one hit. Is that Getzlaf? I think it is. Yeah. And it hit him up high.
And immediately after releasing the shot, he's cut bad too.
And Tim Clark quickly off the Anaheim bench to attend to him. He'll get the aid of Matt Pileski and make his way to the Anaheim locker room as quickly and safely as they can.
As soon as he released the shot, the Coyotes' Shane Doan, hits him right directly in the face. Shane Doan immediately raises his arm, and it looks like it's up high just at the bottom of where the helmet, meets the crown of the forehead, John. And
Wow, Ryan, that looks painful. What could you, as a player, have done to prevent this from happening?
Well, as you can tell, my helmet doesn't have a visor on it. Most other players in the NHL, they wear visors, but since I'm a bruiser and I fight a lot, I don't want to get interfere with somebody else's hand trying to punch me. So, I just think it's time for me to finally put that visor on. So, protects my nose, and my eyes from getting hit in the face with pucks. And as you can tell in the video, that's exactly where it hit me. The visor definitely would have prevented that. And when I saw a doctor, he told me I was pretty lucky not to have a concussion.
You are lucky. Spill a little water. Do you know what the recovery time will be like?
Well, yeah. First it was pretty scary because I didn't know what was wrong. I just felt, I kind of saw a puck, tried to get out of the way. I just didn't have the reaction time. But after CT scan, it revealed that the fracture was non-displaced and stable. So that's always good to hear. So this means that it does not require surgery. Just need to give it time to heal. So I think over time it'll get a lot better. Doctor told me 4 to 6 weeks, but I'm hoping to get back sooner.
All right. After the initial hit, how did your doctor determine that you had suffered a nasal fracture?
Well, I went and saw the doctor, and he asked me a series of questions about my nose and how it felt and where exactly I got hit. He then examined my nose and surrounding area, looking for lacerations and swelling.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
All right, I hope to see you back on the ice soon.
For sure.
Wow, thanks, Ryan. Now, I'm being informed right now that we have a special guest speaker, Dr. Rick Garagely. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. So, you want to know about nasal fractures? I think I might have a book or two on that. Let me just put this back. Yes, Boswell. Great author. Oh, would you look at that? My old notes are in here. Good times, good times. Where to begin? Signs and symptoms? It's a good place to start. The nose may appear to be flattened, and there will be a loss of symmetry due to the lateral force. Because the nose pops out of the face, it is particularly susceptible to lateral displacement. Severity can range from a slightly depressed greenstick fracture to total displacement or disruption in the bony and cartilaginous parts of the nose. Interesting stuff. The nasal airway can be obstructed with bony fragments. There may be ecchymosis under the eyes, right here, under the eyes. How do you manage this? Well, let me just check the management parts of my notes. The individual should be evaluated for hematoma, which is blood that has accumulated beneath the septal perichondrium. If hematoma is present, it should be immediately drained. The nose should be examined from the side and top, looking to see if it is centered. The doctor should imagine a straight line and see if the nose matches up with that. Treatment involves controlling bleeding and applying ice. When you play sports, you should wear a face shield or a helmet with a shield to protect that nose. And those are all my notes on nasal fractures. I think I'm going to get back to reading. It was great talking to you guys.
Wow, interesting stuff. That's all for tonight. Special thanks to Ryan Getzlav of the Anaheim Ducks and Dr. Grouchley for making a quick appearance to help us all out. From all of us here at Nasal Fracture News, good night, and you stay classy, New Trier High School.